Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come back, come back.
From the gun, it's Murray. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Hold on. Training staff out now for an injured player. And that looks like Kyler Murray, who they're headed for.
19. 19. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Brissett with it on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Okay. 13. Rabbit. Go.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Middle. Hey, kill. Hey, off. Let's go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals 7, Packers nothing.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Jaden Reed to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Love out of the shotgun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
17 yards.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 17
Love from the gun.
First down, Packers.
Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down throw. Here's Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Right. Let's go.
Love now to throw. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. Throwing this one back. And that's a touchdown! At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game. And that flag takes away one of them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. And center receiver left.
52 boots. Ready?
3rd and long. Here's Love. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
Their own 10-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey. 19. Get. 19. Go.
Oh, the football's loose. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set. Go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hey, rabbit. Middle. Go.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Hey, check. Rabbit. Lefty. Gone. Go.
Going for it on 4th, Brissett. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's cut.
Love now off the play action. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Room to the right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Cardinals 7. Brandon McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Rabbit. Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Benson now from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
brings up third down and 4.
19. Set. 19. Hey, kill. Hey, off. Go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Hey, check. Hey, kill. Go.
Reset now on 1st and 10. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's another Cardinals first
19.
down.
Set.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Kill. Rabbit. Hey, off. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
19. Set. White 20. Set. Go rabbit. Go.
Back to the air, Brissett. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19. Set. Go.
Benson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
19. Set. Go.
Here's Benson again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Blue. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Kraft has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Red 38.
Thrown on first down, Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit To this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Short pass brought in. He brushed him off with ease. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Has his man. It stops. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Love out of the shotgun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Let's go. 6, Mega, Black Ultra. Set, huh?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Ready, set.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs, who's hurt after that play, and in need of a look from the training staff. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It doesn't get much easier than this. A questionable snap. He can't connect. It is no good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun, Brissett. On the move, headed right. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, it's Brissett. Harrison secures this left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42.
19, 19, right 20, right. Right. Hey, kill. Hey, off. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Let's go.
On the shotgun, Brissett. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
20-yard line.
You're 19, let's go.
Brought in left side by Jones. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Good. Go.
To the air yet again, Brissett. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Thrown away and incomplete. Keyshawn Nixon on the coverage.
Don't worry.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Done. Hey, 13. Lefty. Middle. Rabbit. Let's go.
They'll throw third and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Throw here, third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially as one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
19. We're good. Go.
They give on second to Benson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Go.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Go.
Brissett with it on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hey, kill. Rapid. Go.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. Pass him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Good. 19. Hey, check. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 4th down coming up.
Joshua Cardi on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory. Best kickers always have. He'll convert the next time around.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Some room to work. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
19, go.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
You're 19. We're good. White 20. Good. Lefty. Middle. Go rapid. Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Catch is made down the right sideline. Big man showing up the yards. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
43 rail. Blue, rail, yellow. Steel, black. Set,
Love. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hut, rail, cycle, black 40. Hut, hut.
Second and 10. Love trying again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Hey, kill. Got it. Hey, off. Rabbit. Middle. Let's go.
Brissett looking to throw. Benson's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19. Hey, check. 120. Good. Hey, kill. Lefty. Hey, kill. Go, rabbit. Hey, kill. Go.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
19. That's it. Go.
Again, left side to Benson. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gone. Go.
Turning to Benson on third. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, It actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
19, set. 12X, 12X. Go.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, kid, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes Reed. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 10.
Love from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Yellow, 22. Set,
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Love out of the shotgun. It's caught by Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
On the ready.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set. Trouble, 38, black 40. Green Jack. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Same guy. Wilson again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Blue, 32. Blue striker.
Throwing again. Love. Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 14.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down from the 42. Now Love on the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Cut.
Stick it in the air. Love. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
It's a gain of 10.
Right,
First
white,
down, Green Bay.
ready, rail, 45, white, smash, red. Set,
Loves to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
19, cut, go.
The give now to Benson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 19. Lefty, lefty, lefty. Hey, kill. Go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's Benson on the give. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
12X. Go.
Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Steel, black, 50, green.
Love looking to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he's got 4 on the run. Man, that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Here's Wilson again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
On the double.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Come on.
Now to throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, check. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, kill. Go.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Middle. Go.
To throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And Cooper takes it away! And the Packers take over with a chance to win this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They send a tight end in motion. Tight end in motion left. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready, break.
1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
3, down, set.
Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And a big gain reaches midfield. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. On the return, here comes Reed. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. A give to Wilson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. They give up the gut to Benson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Middle. Hey, kill. Go.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Completed over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.